Now we will see what is the effective area or effective aperture or capture area. So basically we have the transmitter antenna and receiver antenna. So transmitter antenna will transmit the electromagnetic signals and receiver antenna will receive the electromagnetic signals. So basically a transmitting antenna transmit electromagnetic waves and receiving antenna receives a fraction of same. The concept of effective area or effective aperture is best understood by considering an antenna to have an effective area or effective aperture over which it extracts electromagnetic energy from traveling electromagnetic waves. It may be defined as the ratio of power received divided by pointing vector of incident wave. So here this is a receiver antenna which receives the electromagnetic waves. So this is a load resistance of receiving antenna. From that one the current I is flowing. It will have a E that should be have a electric waves. So here on the other side we have the transmitter antenna which has a two impedance ZL and ZA with a source of Vs. So here ZL is a load, ZA is a source resistance. So this antenna will transmit the electromagnetic waves in the direction of plane polarized waves like this one. So here effective aperture that should be represented by A of E equal to W divided by P, that is a power received divided by Poynting vector for incident wave. So power received that should be at the output side, while the Poynting vector for incident wave that is for the input or the transmitter antenna. So here E is the effective aperture in meter square, power received that is in terms of watts divided by Poynting vector that is watts per meter square. So here W divided by P, that is power received divided by Poynting vector. So power equal to I square into R divided by P. So this is a simple formula for effective area or effective aperture or capture area, that is power received by receiver antenna to the incident power for the input antenna. Similarly, the effective aperture is also expressed in terms of voltage V square divided by phi 4 into power divided by radiated resistance. So that unit will be in terms of meter square.